Fincantieri and Leonardo have recently proposed new solutions for naval warfare. Let's start with Fincantieri, which has decided to invest in the unmanned naval platform Spectre through the collaboration between its US subsidiary and the company's sail drone. The initiative is part of a process aimed at integrating unmanned systems into the group's defense portfolio. In a world that is increasingly looking at the possibility of introducing new solutions, even large ones, capable of taking on some of the tasks typically assigned to manned ships. An example that is often discussed is the so-called arsenal ship, vessels with a very small crew or even completely unmanned thanks to new technologies. These ships are supposed to host VLS systems for various types of missiles in order to increase the capabilities of a fleet in the operational area, while generally reducing costs and risks for the crews. It must be said that not everything that glitters is gold, and experts point out that, as promising as these solutions are, they still need to work together with human personnel on other ships or aircraft in the area, who act as a hub for the more complex decisions. However, it's undeniable that even though today's warfare won't be the same as tomorrow's, naval drones will become an increasingly common item on the shopping list of armed forces around the world. Alright, going back to Fincantieri, the development of Spectre comes from the experience gained by Sail Drone, a company in the autonomous surface vehicle sector. The collaboration between the two companies was announced during the Sea Airspace exhibition in the United States. This project was created to meet the evolving operational requirements of modern naval forces and the United States, with particular focus on autonomous platforms that can be deployed on a large scale. Current crises show that it is good to have crown jewels, but it is also necessary to look at platforms that are easily built and easily deployed in crisis areas. Spectre is about 52 meters long and has a displacement of about 250 tons. The maximum speed can reach up to 30 knots according to the company. The propulsion system is hybrid and combines electric and diesel components, integrated with wind and solar solutions, as you can imagine from the sails shown in the renderings. This configuration allows for extremely flexible navigation. In electric mode, the ship can operate almost silently up to about 12 knots, which is an important feature for missions sensitive to noise, such as during ASV operations. When necessary, the 5,000 horsepower Caterpillar diesel engines come into operation, allowing for higher speeds. The range performance varies depending on the load and sea conditions. According to the company's data, when sailing at high speeds with a payload of 25 tons, the platform can cover over 3,200 nautical miles. If you're interested in this data, I'll share the company's website so you can check it out. One of the distinctive features of Spectre is the configuration of the cargo deck, designed to ensure flexibility and quick integration of systems. The platform can accommodate different containerized configurations, meaning containers that house equipment for various mission profiles. It's a topic we often talk to you about, for example, when we discuss the Italian PPIs. The total capacity exceeds 70 tons, allowing the integration of complex systems and different types of payloads. Now pay close attention, the company offers two different configurations. The first available configuration is Spectre Silent Endurance. You can easily recognize the silent version by its sails. It is designed for missions that require long endurance at sea and reduced acoustic emissions. The system uses a combination of electric and diesel propulsion integrated with the sail drone wing. This solution allows for almost silent navigation up to about 12 knots, ensuring the necessary conditions for winter operations. The wing helps increase the range and allows for the installation of sensors at greater heights, improving observation capabilities or situational awareness. The platform can also carry out long-duration missions with a range exceeding 8,000 nautical miles. This configuration is especially ideal when combined with the ability to deploy variable depth sonar, sempre nel contesto della guerra sottomarina. The second configuration is a bit more aggressive, Spectre Stealth Strike. Unlike the previous version, this variant does not use the sail and has a lower profile. This choice reduces the probability of detection and increases performance in terms of speed. The platform is designed for operations in sensitive or hostile environments. The payload configuration allows for the integration of offensive systems, modules for electronic warfare, or other payloads specific to high-intensity missions. As you may have understood, the company is therefore offering two possible configurations based on a single platform. I would like to point out that the development of operational capabilities also involves other industrial players. Among these is Lockheed Martin, a partner in a $50 million agreement signed in 2025. Now let's move on to Leonardo, but before we do, let me remind you that if you like our work, you can support us very easily. Leave a like, a comment, and most importantly, share this video on your social media. Thank you very much. So, as I was saying, Leonardo, whose American subsidiary Leonardo Doctors, has announced the integration of its maritime mission package called MMEP on a crewed surface platform. A solution we told you about a few months ago, if you remember. The system is designed to counter unmanned aerial threats, offering comprehensive capabilities including detection, tracking, identification, and neutralization. The goal is to provide an integrated response against a wide range of aerial systems, from commercial drones to more advanced long-range solutions. One of the key elements of the system is the ability to be quickly installed on different types of naval units. The package combines different technological elements within a single architecture, including maritime radars and electro-optical and infrared sensors, which allow for surveillance and identification of incoming threats. In addition, there is an integrated connectivity network that allows for real-time data management and exchange with other platforms. The system also uses the SageCore software, which leverages artificial intelligence-based algorithms for the fusion of data from sensors and for the command and control of operations. A dedicated integration kit allows the system to be installed on different vessels, making it easier to adapt to various operational configurations. In this specific case, the system was integrated on an autonomous surface vehicle called Storm Runner. Integration on an autonomous platform highlights the possibility of extending defense capabilities to unmanned systems as well, expanding the range and operational coverage. It also highlights the maturity of the project proposed by Leonardo. We will see if this hybrid will work and if there will be any developments. That said, that's all for today. Now let me know what you think. Probably one of the questions I'll get is whether there will be any ripple effects. As for our country, since Fincantieri and Leonardo are Italian companies, even though we've said it, we're talking about the subsidiaries, in this specific case, that are collaborating with American companies. But I think there will still be some ripple effects for the systems we'll see in the future, for our Navy. But these are just my assumptions. Let me know what you think. Sources in the first comment for more information. See you soon here on Gens Italia. Bye.